I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles, and that was a great millstone, the men I learned the truth from. I want to say peace, mercy, and blessings unto all the hopeful elect. The true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and that means He exists or He is to be. The true name of the Son is Yahweh Shai, which means He is the deliverer. Okay? And those are the correct, ancient Paleo-Hebrew names that we call upon. Now the world, you might hear in the world people say Yahweh, Yahshua, Yahoshua, Jehovah, or God and Jesus. Okay, but we don't use those names. We don't use Christ. All right, that's actually a Greek word. The Hebrew word that's a Mashiach, and the definition of that word is the anointed. Okay, so Yahweh Shai is the anointed. Okay, and we are the Hebrew Israelites. We're not black. We come in many different shades and colors, and we're the Most High's, all right, chosen people. As is written, Isaac shall thy seed be called, all right? And in modern times, we're being called by bywords and proverbs such as black, African American, Native American, Seminole Indian, Latin, Hispanic, Cuban, Dominican, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Panamanian, Colombian, okay? And also, we're scattered all throughout the world, so it's not about skin color. You know what I'm saying? If your spirit bearer witness with our testimony, then hey, you could very well be an Israelite, So this lesson is going to be about how Esau, has Amalek over there in the Middle East. They broke their ceasefire and they bombed the people of Gaza. So I'm going to play this video. I have a couple articles, bring out some precepts, I pray this be edifying to the hopeful elect.
Well, after 2 months of hostages being freed and Palestinians being able to return to their homes, Israel has broken the fragile ceasefire and restarted the war. Israel says it fully coordinated with the US before launching.
Actually, before I play this, let me go here. I should have did this first because I don't want them to flag my video. Fair use, all right? I'm not using this video for any monetary gain, strictly for educational purposes only. Again, fair use, right?
Well, after 2 months of hostages being freed and Palestinians being able to return to their homes, Israel has broken the fragile ceasefire and restarted the war. Israel says it fully coordinated with the US before launching the fresh wave of airstrikes on terror targets across Gaza, including weapons stockpiles it claims were going to be used to attack Israelis. Gaza's health ministry says more than 400 people, including children, have been killed by these strikes and hundreds more injured. Some Palestinians have been ordered to evacuate their homes, with Hamas accusing Israel of attacking defenseless civilians. But Israel claims these strikes were ordered after talks to extend the ceasefire deal failed. The attacks have already killed at least 5 Hamas officials and are designed to put pressure on the militants to release dozens of hostages still being held in Gaza.
Hamas has rejected all of the proposals. Secondly, Israel has knowledge that Hamas was planning to carry out terrorist attacks against Israel.
US President Donald Trump has repeatedly warned Hamas if it didn't release all of the hostages, there would be hell to pay. And now Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says this is just the beginning.
So as you can see, the key word there is broken. They are broken the ceasefire, right? Or first of all, you may ask, what is a ceasefire? Ceasefire, a temporary suspension of fighting. Typically, one during which peace talks take place. A truce, the latest ceasefire seems to be holding. So, Amalek over there, the 1948ers, the Ish people that are in the Holy Land, claiming to be the people of the Most High, they're over there on the rampage, man. Slaughtering, raping, spilling a whole lot of BLOOD. And I'm speaking in code. You have to watch what you say, especially about these people. But, this has the whole world in an uproar, man. What they're doing is the big G word, And this is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, It's the same playbook. In verse 20, he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. Now, I'm gonna give you an historical example from the scriptures where the Greeks had did this to the the Israelites in the ancient world, right? This is First Maccabees. This is a very great read, First and Second Maccabees. If you haven't done it, highly recommend that you read these books. Very good history, very good information. You can find it in the Apocrypha, which was taken out of the Bible by the Bible Destruction Group, I believe in the mid or late 1800s, early 1900s. But if you have a 1611 KJV, the Apocrypha is contained in that. Or you can order the Apocrypha from Amazon, eBay. You might even be able to find the Apocrypha at Barnes and Nobles. It's First Maccabees 1, and jump down to verse 29. And after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. So he spake peaceable, but it was all deceit. All right, and this is the Greeks, which going back, to the line of Esau, from going up, start from the top, it names names. That's why the book of Maccabees is so powerful, man. This is First Maccabees 1:1, and it happened that after Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, right? The first Edomite, the line of Esau, lineage over Greece, Philip, Macedonian, Edomite, Alexander the Great, Edomite, right? But then after Alexander's death, all right, 4 generals rose up, Ptolemy, Lysimachus, Cassander, and Seleucus, I believe, do your research, but there's 4 prominent key generals that rose to power, all right, and I believe Seleucus dynasty would be the king of the north of Syria. Ptolemy dynasty is the king of Egypt, the south, and those 2 kings were at war with one another. Okay, but it came a time to where the king of the north, coming from the line of Antiochus Epiphanes, he began to oppress the children of Israel. All right, so jumping back down, First Maccabees 1:29, and after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude. So they was flexing their muscle, man, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. So on top of them flexing their muscle, they were acting like they were going to be, now it's all good, we peaceful, for when they had given them credence, right? So let's look up the word definition of credence. It says belief and acceptance are something that's true. Okay, so he pretty much assured them that it wasn't going to be any war. It was all good. All right. First Maccabees 1:30, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. For when he had given them credence, he assured them that it was not for war. He fell suddenly upon the city, right? We can also, the Lord said that. He said, when you shall see Jerusalem compassed about with armies, then know the desolation thereof is not, and smote it very sore and destroyed much of the people of Israel. And when he had taken the spoils of the city, he set it on fire and pulled down the houses and walls thereof on every side. So that's an example, all right, in the scriptures of Esau, under the Greeks, coming against the children of Israel, speaking peaceable words unto them, all right, acting like it was all peace, peace. But it was war. Same thing, all right, Amalek, same playbook, same thing they're doing to the people of Gaza, Palestinians, right? Which there's some, there's some Israelites and there's some Jakes. Our people are scattered all over, but those are mainly Ishmael, Elam, those different nations that are over there. This is Psalms 55:20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. All right, he broke the ceasefire. All right, going back then, he broke the covenant. He broke the ceasefire, man. All right, so-called. 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Right? That's how this devil get down. But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. See, that's how we know who the wicked is. Okay? If you wonder why there's all type of wars in the earth, misery, bloodshed, and tears, it's because the wicked is ruling right now. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The Most High, put the earth, all right, and the authority of Esau. The elites, the 1%, those top banking families, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts, etc. Right? The Amalek, the Ish people. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So if this man is not the devil, where and who is he? Okay? And he did way worse to the nation of Israel, but he's fucking up those other nations too. All right? Because he totally did a number on our people to get them believe in a white Jesus. That's what it means to cover the faces of the judges. The Lord's not some fucking white, effeminate looking hippie. Okay? And the angels are not white, naked babies. Some of them look like a woman. Scripture tells you that the Lord is so dark, look like he burnt in a furnace, the angels. Right? So that's what he covered the faces of the judges. And the precept with that, we can also go back to Maccabees, because it's the same playbook what Esau was trying to do back then, right? But it's coming to pass. It's really coming into fruition now. There's nothing new under the sun. This is First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. That's talking about the Bible. All right? The book of the law is the scriptures. That's where you find 10 commandments. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not take the name of the Most High in vain. All right? Thou shalt not, honor thy mother, not father. Thou shalt not commit adultery. This is the book of the law, the scriptures. So Esau has taken that and put the likeness of his images in there and pretty much did a brain fuck, excuse my French, on the whole world. All right? So this man's the devil, but he's all about war, bloodshed. This is the book of John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and they might have it more abundantly. So that's when you see Esau, that's what he's coming to do. All right? Steal, kill, and destroy. Right? So that's what's going on in the Middle East. And keep your eyes on the Middle East, the Levant region. There's all type of things going on all throughout the world, man. Wars and rumors of wars. And they all let you know that we're in the beginning of sorrows and that Yahweh Shai is on the way. There's signs in the heavens, right? There's a solar eclipse coming up, I believe March 29th. Solar eclipse of March 29th, 2025. You see this shit? Where will the 2025 solar eclipse be visible? All right? Sections of North Babylon. All right, of course. All right? It's from space.com. The partial solar eclipse on March 29, 2025 will be seen from North Babylon, Europe, Russia, and parts of Africa. That's signs in the heaven, right? Which we will revisit that. This is Mark 13. We're going to jump down to verse 8. For nation shall rise against nation, these kingdoms, Most High got the spirit of war in them, national pride, they're ready to die for their country, man. And they're to the point like, fuck it. And those people over there in the Middle East, there's always bombings, death, all right? You fucking spoiled us Babylonians crying over the price of eggs, and, you weak motherfuckers running to drugs and alcoholism and Pornhub and OnlyFans. You don't know but you're going to find out. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, for there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famines, which is a scarcity of food, and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. Excuse me, let me go up to verse 7, Mark 13 and verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. We're seeing that. All right, we're seeing those different nations rise up against one another in the Middle East. All right, there's alliances being formed. Russia, Iran, China. Russia, Iran, Turkey. Right? When you read Ezekiel 38, it tells you Libya and Ethiopia is going to get on the bandwagon too. You know what I'm saying? This is from End Time Headlines. Putin keeps Trump waiting for 1 hour on the phone after the call was set to begin. All right? Extremely disrespectful. All right? The Most High put the spirit on Zelensky to pretty much come to the White House and prophesy to Trump. He told him, you don't feel because you got a nice ocean, but you will feel. All right? And guess what, though? Those nukes can fly over the ocean. All right? Those nukes don't give a damn about the ocean. The spirit of Yahweh Shem El Shai is going to be on them. It says Russian President Vladimir Putin reportedly kept U.S. President, all right, the 47 waiting for over an hour before a highly anticipated phone call. The incident, which unfolded as Putin lingered at an event past the scheduled start time, has sparked discussions about this diplomatic signaling, power dynamics, and the state of U.S.-Russia relations. Multiple news outlets have covered the story, shedding light on the details and implications of this apparent snub. According to a report from the U.S., Son Putin remained at an event described as a formal engagement in Moscow wall beyond the agreed-upon time for the crunch call with Trump. Witnesses noted that Putin appeared unhurried, even smug, as he continued his activities, not departing until a full hour after the call was set to begin. All right, now you don't got to be a rocket science to know that this is extremely disrespectful. And this shows you that the relations, nation's going to rise against nation, This delay forced Trump to wait and move some analysts to interpret as a calculated display of dominance, all right, by the Russian leader. Because they understand they got far superior nuclear capability, all right? The weak is saying, I'm strong, right? Adding context, the Mirror highlighted the optics of the moment, emphasizing Putin's demeanor. The outlet reported that Putin shrugged off inquiries about the scheduled call, allegedly remarking he will still be there, suggesting a dismissive attitude towards Trump's time and authority. This aligns with Putin's historical approach to diplomatic interactions, where he has occasionally employed tardiness as a tactic, most famously keeping German Chancellor Angela Merkel waiting in 2014. The call itself was billed as significant, with speculation from Newsweek suggesting it might have centered on ongoing tensions in Ukraine or broader negotiations tied to international security. Okay? While the exact context remains undisclosed, the delay has overshadowed the substance, drawing attention instead to Putin's apparent nonchalance. Trump, known for his emphasis on strength and punctuality, has not publicly commented on the incident as of this writing, leaving observers to speculate about his response. Further reporting from the Daily Mail noted that this was not an isolated incident in Putin's playbook. The Russian president has a track record of making world leaders wait, a habit some see as a psychological maneuver to assert control. In this case, the long-hour delay, coupled with Putin's reported casual attitude, has fueled narratives of disrespect toward Trump, who campaigned heavily on projecting Babylonian power. Analysts interviewed by BBC News offer misinterpretations. Some view the delay as a minor slight, unlikely to derail U.S.-Russia dialogue, while others argue it underscores Putin's confidence in dealing with Trump, whom he may perceive as eager to negotiate. The incident comes at a time when Trump's administration is navigating complex foreign policy changes, including reasserting U.S. influence amid Russia's ongoing maneuvers on the global stage. Okay, so, there's a lot going on all right? But, hey, we're at the end. There's going to be even more going on. There's so much going on you can't keep up with, you know? This is from BBC.com, all right? This was happening on the 16th. It says U.S. tornadoes, wildfires, and dust storms leaves 40 dead and staggering damage. So the Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing judgment. The nations are warring against one another. We're in the time of the beginning sorrows, man. Okay? So the message is repent, seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua while he may be found. You know, get yourself right, fast, pray, study. The day of the Lord is coming nigh. Now, of course, no man know the day of the hour, but it's speaking. It says at the end it shall speak and not lie, and there will be signs. You know, so with that, I just wanted to do a quick lesson. I pray this has been edifying and informative. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, giving double honors unto our apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace, mercy, and blessings to hopeful elect.